All right, this is take two. I did the first one, I was almost done with the video, and my phone shut down because of the heat. So the phone's in the shade, I'm in the sun, so I'm gonna make this quick because it's hot out here. Last night I posted a picture of a leash that I made. I don't know, I call it a walking leash. It's designed to be attached to me and so that I can walk hands-free. You can find, I wouldn't say versions, but other leashes that have the same concept, but a lot of them will have a belt attached to them that are kind of part of the leash, or they'll have a cross strap or something like that. I didn't want that. I wanted something that would go on my belt, on my side, that would be secured. So where I live, there's not a lot of leather suppliers or stuff like that. So I ended up going to Tractor Supply and I found what are called split reins for horses. The split reins are what attach to the bridle, and then that's what you hold on to, I guess, to direct the horse. I don't know, I'm not a horse guy, I'm a dog guy. But on the end, so these lengths of leather are about half-inch, well, they're that thick, about half-inch wide and about 7 feet long, 6-7 feet long. And at the end, the part of the rein that attaches to the bridle had a loop on it, and it was held on with leather lace, I guess it's called. And so I utilized that, added another piece of leather. That's why it's so thick. I think I can do better than that. That looks, kind of thick, but so I tied it off with the leather lace, and then I added a ring and what's called a post screw or Chicago screw. So that's pretty squared away. It's pretty tough, pretty strong. I have another one attached to my belt right now with the leash on it. So it's a short leash, and I don't know, I may shorten it up depending on the dog, but let me just show you what my idea was. Dingo, come here, real quick, come on. I know it's hot. All right, come on, this way. So there you go, that's it. My hands were free, I'm walking, and I don't have to worry about holding a leash. So I can hold a walking stick, I can be talking on the phone, I can do whatever I need to, right? Filming, videotaping. I don't call it tape anymore. So here it is, really short. It goes from the belt loop, and this part pretty much hits the ground. So it's, I guess, fairly short for most leashes are about 4 to 6 feet. This is the side that goes on the dog, right? Again, so this is I think a bleed knot or bleed braid, I think it's called. Again, with another Chicago screw here holding that flap. The other end is the same type of braiding, a bolt snap. And this is the side that goes connected to the belt loop, to the thing that's attached to my belt. And but it has a loop on its own, in and of itself. And that's if I need to take the leash off. Let's say we go walk, we get home, I take the leash off, or I'm out and about and he wants to go to the bathroom, I can put my thumb in the leash and I still have some sort of a handle. Not a big fan of the large handle leashes, and that's really all that's out there. So I made what I prefer. So that's it. Some people already contacted me and asked me if I could buy one off of me. I didn't really make them to sell. And I think it would also depend on your height and the height of your dog. If you're 5 foot and your dog is a Great Dane, then you're probably gonna use this, right? If you want them nice and close. If you're 7 feet and you have a Chihuahua, then it's probably gonna be longer than this. So there are some things to think about. I mean, I guess if you really want one, contact me and we can, I guess, figure something out and I can make you one. But they ain't cheap. They're not gonna be cheap because this stuff ain't cheap. Another thing is I designed it for when I would go for a walk. right? When I go for a walk, I try to get some sort of exercise with my fat butt. So, but when I do go for a walk, I'm normally in shorts that have belt loops for a belt. I'm not walking around in basketball shorts and slides looking like a hobo. I'm walking with regular shorts that have belt loops and a belt. Honestly, when I see, there's a lot of people out there in yoga pants and tight stuff with no belt loops. I don't know how you're gonna use this, but I guess if you're just out and about wearing your jeans or what have you and you got a belt on, and that's what this is designed for. It's designed for use with a belt because it's secure. I can leave that belt loop on my belt all day, you know, forever, and it's just gonna stay there. And when I wanna go for a walk, I wanna take the dog, I want him close next to me, I hook this up and I go. It's kind of the opposite of a flexi leash. The flexi leash lets them go wherever they want to. I'm not a huge fan of them. I can see their place here and there. But if you like to go for a walk and you're not letting the dog sniff everywhere and pee everywhere and do all this stuff, you are on a purposeful walk, then something like this is a good idea, I think, anyway. It's good for me. So that's it. I wanted to just kind of clarify that I made it for my purpose. I didn't really make it to sell or to market. I just wanted to give people ideas. So that's it. I don't know when the next video is going to be, but anyway, time for me to boogie. Bye.